Gentlemen, my name is Amor Shabao Hyacinth, and I'm making this video for a lot of persons who wish to travel abroad, specifically to the UK, especially my PTDF scholars who have been making a lot of inquiries and asking questions as to what to package, what not to package, and how to package. I'm making this video because I've passed through the process myself. I've done the packaging, I've made my travel successfully, and I'm currently in the UK, so it is only befitting that I show you the way how I did it. We are starting from the food stuff I currently have in the room here. As you may well know, this is gari. This is the red gari, properly fried and dried and packaged in Ziploc bags. I have both the red gari and the white one. Don't forget, if you are bringing gari, you will need other condiments that go along with it, like granite and kuli kuli, if you're a fan of any of those. For me, I'm a fan of granite, so I also had my granite properly fried and put in the Ziploc bag, and it has come in successfully. Don't forget, you may come in and you may need to hang around for a day or two to get yourself sorted out. You may not have ready food available. You may have contact of nobody around that will give you food, so having sugar comes in very handy. Golden Penny, our trusted brands in Nigeria, Golden Penny, Dangote, get any of those. Do not forget your beverages. In order to prevent yourself from buying too many, probably buying milk, buying Milo and any of those other things, just buy 3 in 1 and save yourself the stress. I bought quite enough of this. I think I bought nothing less than 6 or 7 rolls. I was able to successfully bring them over here. There are other food items. I will lead you now to the kitchen, so please come along. Yep. And we're heading now to the kitchen. Yeah, and here we are in the kitchen. And we're starting first with these. This is red palm oil. A lot of persons will suggest that you have to probably refrigerate or make it become frozen before you bring it here, but no, I didn't bring mine in a frozen state. I simply packaged them in these containers, but I had them properly sealed at the top here with this leather, so that no matter how your load is being handled, you are not there in the carriage to see how it's being handled, it will not get to pour out. But remember, the immigration persons who search your bag will always spot out liquids like this. I want to take them out, and in a usual way, you have to actually do some sorting out to actually get this across. So red palm oil comes in handy. Other things here, you have the dried fluted pumpkin leaves, the very popular ugu leaves that you may know it to be, properly washed, cut, dried, packaged in Ziploc bags. This is the fluted pumpkin leaves. You have here, this is bitter leaf. You have here, this is dried pepper Guinness leaf. This is uziza leaves. Also one of those beautiful fine things you get to take. Here we have chili pepper. We have you have crayfish, properly ground into the powdered form and packaged in Ziploc bags. I will quickly return these, and over here we have quite a number of seasonings that have also made their way across the border to international lands. You have garlic powder, you have turmeric powder, you have avocado powder, you have you have properly ground uziza powder also here. I think there's a curry also somewhere on the inside. This is not all, ladies and gentlemen, because when you come here, you may find some of these things at our African shops, but they are very, very expensive. Lest I forget, also have here Also have here very typical beans, properly sorted out of, all foreign materials like stones, corn. There's always a relationship between beans and corn. I don't know how, but all these have been sorted out and removed, properly packaged, and are here. So I brought beans from Nigeria, but I didn't bring rice. I bought their own rice from here. I didn't see the essence of bringing our own rice because comparatively their species or varieties of rice here are sometimes better than ours. So there's no need of bringing rice. But our beans, you can hardly find our kind of beans here. So I brought our kind of beans. And that is not all. We have other things. You can come closer. We have other things here. Yeah, I know people may probably be asking. This is a goosey. The goosey was back home. This was properly dried, ground, and put in Ziploc bags. When I got here was when I introduced them into the freezer. This is African bush mango. We popularly call it Obama. Also the same method of preparation and properly packaged. You see, I've already prepared my egusi soup once, and I'm storing it here whenever I need it again, just to come and eat it. Inside here is dried catfish. It was properly dried in Nigeria and packaged also in Ziploc bags together. We have coffee. We have coffee poured inside of it. So the reason why coffee was poured is because coffee is a well-recognized beverage and has a very strong aroma, as the case may be. Yes. So when you add coffee to some of these African foods that have this kind of strong smell, the coffee inhibits their smell. So even when the dogs sniff around your bag at the airport, there is no cause for alarm. Nothing on the negative happens. So that is basically it. I think I've covered most of the foods. If you have dried meat, whatever make it may be, you have to follow through the same process of properly drying it and then packaging it in Ziploc bags. And then with that, you can bring them over here. But mind you, do not forget the amount or the weight of the load you are allowed to carry. So even in packaging all of these things, just ensure that you package them in such a way that you are able to still have your things within the allowable weight. So thank you so much for your attention. If you have further questions, you can drop them in the comment section or follow me on any of my other social media platforms and drop your questions. I'll be more than happy and obliged to answer. Refer people to come here, share, comment, and let's keep up the good work. Thank you very much.